Short Glass Media's Hourglass. I'm Carrie Heath.
I'm Kat Pritzel.
I'm Charles Barkley.
And today we've got several questions on the docket. Okay, first one, we're talking about apocalypses. Apocalypse.
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 Sure, we're talking about the thing that happens after everything goes boom,
Yeah.
and you're still left here because you suck.
Yes. So which would you rather survive through? There's like war, zombies, pandemic, Godzilla, a meteor hits the earth and things happen. Aliens. That could be one too, right?
Well, that could be one. Well, but that's
Sort of.
Well, sort of.
I mean,
That's
they
the
come and
that's
there's
the
a war.
gist of it.
A war. So a war with aliens or a war with earthlings? I don't know.
For sure.
Does anyone have any thoughts on what they would rather endure?
I'm obviously zombies. I don't know why.
Obviously,
yeah.
I don't know why it's obviously zombies.
Yeah.
But
Because
if you
people
know me,
walking
it's
down the
obviously
street goes,
zombies.
that guy, zombie
Obviously
apocalypse for
loves
sure.
zombies. I just think it's a lot easier of a force to defend against. People are just inherently evil, and I think they're a lot more dangerous than The Walking Dead. So you can defend yourself easier against The Walking Dead as long as you
Because
have...
they're like mindless, you mean? Like,
Yeah, and humans, I mean, if you watch The Walking Dead, it's not even so much about the zombies as it is the other people who are trying to, like, mess with your life.
That's
you know?
true, but it's that relentless force. It's so much harder to kill them.
True, but I mean, like, but there's always going to be, like, humans who are going to try to...
Yeah.
Take advantage of any situation.
Yeah, and if you're
Opportunists.
gonna go with aliens, I mean, like, who's to say they don't have a superior amount of technology and they could just wipe us out really easily?
That's true,
either.
but the thing with zombies, it's not like it's going to be all zombies. You'll still have the humans too.
That's true.
And with me, I'd rather have it be the known as opposed to the unknown. I don't know that much about zombies.
I would just love to be able to shoot somebody in the face and feel guilt-free about it.
Well, I feel like if it was an apocalypse, you'd probably develop a thick skin.
Eventually, but if I shot a human in the
I
face,
don't know, apparently
I'd
Nick
still probably
feels
feel
kind of
pretty
fine
bad.
about it right now.
But like Walking Dead, I'd just mow over all these these zombies, and I'd feel great.
With what, a Zamboni? You're just gonna
I'd be like Woody Harrelson in Zombieland, and just be like real great at killing zombies.
Would you?
I would.
See, I'm much more the Bill Murray route.
You'd be shot in the chest within the first 5 seconds of the movie.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that. That's my out. I wouldn't be, if there was an apocalypse of any kind, everybody who loves me knows that they have my permission to just kill me. I don't want to deal with it.
Guilt-free shoot cat in the face.
There you go. Okay, so see, that's what'll happen. So it'll be the zombie apocalypse, and then
I should actually shoot her in the leg and let the zombies finish her off so I can have a clear escape route.
Cold-hearted.
I was gonna say, and okay, so cool. That's our solution. So
no, I feel like I'd be the character with no name because I just died so soon.
Totally. Well, and that's the other thing is, I mean, I don't have
low
survival
self-esteem
instincts.
on you.
Well, I'm just saying.
No.
I don't think I'm built.
No,
I'm not
it's
built
self-awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I'm pretty handy with a bow and arrow, but other than that,
Are you?
Look at Katniss over here.
I am. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Foxy.
That's awesome.
It's true.
Okay.
But beyond that, I mean, with medical stuff and anything in general, I don't want to deal with that.
So your choice is just like like you don't have a choice in which apocalypse. It's just like, whoa, crap, aliens.
Well, I wouldn't do it to myself. I might stick around to try to see if maybe I could, but for the most part, I'd probably just wander off into the wilderness or go like under the house like a dog waiting to die.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I like my life the way that it is. I would prefer. By the way, if there is some kind of apocalypse, especially if it's like a biblical one, I shouldn't be left here anyway. So.
Good point. Thanks, Jesus.
So,
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. What would really bother me,
and
this is going to sound vain, is I'd hate that I wouldn't be able to shave my legs. Like,
right? Oh gosh.
Okay.
That's what I was
And
gonna
on
say.
all these shows and movies, all the women are like
accidentally
gorgeous.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this smudge of dirt. I'm so
Oh, yes.
dirty.
Oh,
I mean, at least Walking Dead is
It's been
better.
such a hard time.
They look like they haven't taken showers
Well,
sometimes.
I was
They're
gonna
sweaty.
say,
But
well,
their
no.
legs are always shaved. Now, granted, they have supplies available to them.
What was that one about when all the electricity gets shut down? And everybody's like, it was, oh gosh, I don't know what it was called.
Oh, Revolution.
Yeah. And so I watched the pilot because I thought that it looked like a very interesting concept, but then they walk across like 3 states, and she shows up with like a little smidge of dirt. She's kind of glowing, and I'm like, you walked across 3 states, man. Like,
They still
not
have
so
to be
much.
hot. You don't want to watch. It's. I think they took a poll on it. You still have to be attractive. People aren't going to want to watch a bunch of ugly people on TV shows. That's what the American race is for.
So maybe I am attractive enough to survive an apocalypse then.
That's why I hate that show, S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, same thing.
I stopped watching it too.
90210 with Marvel characters.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's really bad. I tried to like it, but it's.
I wanted to
very
like
good.
it. It didn't happen.
Okay, so good job on the apocalypse. Hopefully this is all hypothetical.
Good job on the
Good on
apocalypse.
ya.
How many times do you hear that?
Right.
That apocalypse, guys, that was awesome.
Okay, I really like this question. Let's do this one where a fictional character, whether from a book, a movie, TV show, that you would like to be your significant other. Look at that face.
I know, I'm like already blushing. It's so silly.
That's what we're all about. It's silly.
I know. Well, Nick wants to slap me, which is another reason that I came to the other side of the table, because I am going to mention Firefly again. Because Wash is wonderful, because he's married to Zoe, who's like this warrior woman. Have you ever been with a warrior woman? And he's like, he respects that she's strong, and he's hilarious, and he's the leaf on the wind, and it's beautiful. But then I also have a crush on Samwell Tarly from Game of Thrones, because even though like he's deemed like, and he calls himself like a coward and stuff like that, but he's got such a good heart, and I just really love that when it comes down to it, he just says like, let me be brave enough for this, like let me just be able to just accomplish this just for a second. And I just think, I don't know, I think he has a good heart. I think he'd treat me really well.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, well see, those are good reasons.
Yeah, well yeah, it's not like I was gonna say. Now I want to know.
So I mean, in my defense,
if you say Mr. Darcy.
Oh God. No.
Okay, good.
In my defense,
Married with Children.
No.
Wow.
No.
I was just saying.
In my defense, if I had more time to think about this, maybe I would come up with a better one. But mine is completely shallow. There's a TV show called Friday Night Lights, and there's a character called Riggins, who's played by this Canadian actor, Taylor Kitsch, who used to be like
Gambit.
Yeah, he was Gambit, and he used to be like a professional hockey player. Anyway, so the character
You were
Riggins.
Canadian?
Well, the character, though. Remember, we're talking about the character.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just
Friday
giving
Night
you
Lights is Texas, right? So that's
it's Texas. He wears, he's tall, drinks water, man. He drives this big old black, like, old Chevy. He wears cowboy hats. He, like, leans against things like this, you know? When they do that, they're wearing cowboy boots. And then he plays football, which is awesome. And he's always, like, kind of squinty, like an old, like, Clint Eastwood style. Oh, my God. I just, like... Whenever I see him, I do not get girly very often, as Nick will tell you, and I just kind of go, hamina. Oh, I just...
Bathroom break!
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's, I just love Riggins. And he's like the strong, silent type where he doesn't say much, but he's got, like, heart of gold, well-meaning, even though he fucks up a lot, like, I just love Riggins. Anyway, okay, so that's mine.
I was going to say, Nick, please take it from here.
I don't know. Mine is real just crazy, but Harley Quinn from Batman, because she's super hot. Wouldn't take much to get her into a nurse's outfit. She's kind of a psycho, which apparently I'm attracted to. She'd keep me on my toes.
By hanging you from
I think overly, like, she wants to be a good person.
Does she?
Yeah,
She does.
Let's start this justification.
She's just psychotic. She doesn't mean to be psychotic. People who are psychotic don't mean to be psychotic.
The accidental psychotics are fine. It's just the ones who do it
They'll still stab you in the leg, but at least they really do love you.
I don't... Shut up, Firefly.
Wash doesn't stab anybody. He's the pilot. Stupid.
She doesn't stab anybody either. She hits him with a big freaking mallet. And they typically...
that's much better.
And they typically
because we're in
deserve
freaking
it.
Tom and Jerry right now.
Well, it's comedic. It's a comedic way of murder. I'm alright with it. I just... To be with Harley, I would let it slide.
What draws you to the psychotics?
I don't know. She's an
Nick,
interesting
who hurt
character.
You, honey?
I know, like
She's an interesting character. She's very fun and bubbly, and at the same time,
and you want to bring her home to mom?
severely. No, absolutely not. You said who would you want to date?
Yeah, would
That's
you?
my choice.
As your significant other.
Oh,
Taylor
my.
Kitsch,
I know. Wow.
I'm just-
Canadian hillbilly from Texas.
I'm just saying, you recently said something about, yeah, but I couldn't take her home to mom. So I was like, oh, I didn't know that was important
Nick
to
doesn't
you.
want to take her home to mom.
Yeah,
Nick's gonna be tied up getting a mallet to the head.
That's true. Nick will go missing for
Yeah,
weeks at a time and be like,
Yeah.
well.
A couple knots in my head, but a smile on my face.
Dude, you'll be like, instead of bring out the gimp, it'll be like, bring out the Nick. She'll like say that, and then she'll like tow you out and with like a ball
Yeah.
gag in your mouth.
It'll be a really fun time, though.
Will it?
It might be. It might be. Who knows?
So, any like normal crush?
Normal?
Yeah, like a normal
What's the
character.
Sigature's normal.
Mine's like
Mine's
his
not
character is
normal.
normal.
You guys
In
are
the
aware
context
it's
of the
fictional,
universe,
right?
it is.
In the
Yeah.
context of the universe, yeah.
Of the universe that they live in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Not like
Well, not like this guy
It's a
over there.
fictional crush. You know she's animated too, right? So
yeah, which makes it even weirder.
That's not even.
by the way.
That's not even like what you guys' initial problem was.
No,
No, not
I was
at
gonna
all.
get to that later. But,
Maybe a little bit later, but for the most part, Jessica Rabbit's still hot too, so.
oh yeah, just grab it. Okay. That's Hourglass. Check out our other videos. Subscribe. Catch us on the interwebs. Thank you for that. All right, I'm Karen.
I'm Catherine, so.
I'm the baby guy.
What was your name?
Oh,
Tom Barkley. And that's us signing out. Charles Barkley.
Terrible.
that's terrible. Terrible.